Hello and welcome back to another frugal grocery haul. This is Kristen here at Joyfully Thriving, and after not shopping a lot last week, I did a lot of deal shopping this week. Kroger has some really good deals, so I'm excited to show those to you here. I actually hit a couple other stores this week too, but so I went ahead, they were just all small quick trips, so I put them out on the table behind me in the counter and I will show them all to you. Quick update from last week, I had done the diaper deal for the 2 digital gift cards, and those still have not come. I've been checking my email and the app. I did email customer service this morning. I know I'll get them. They have good customer service, but I will keep you posted. So the total when I showed that is still a full total. There's no gift card taken off yet on everything, but so many good deals that I'm excited to show you. So let me flip you around and show you what I got. Okay, before I show you, let me just show you this whole counter because it is full of all sorts of deals here. And the amazing thing is this whole counter, dairy, meat, crackers, produce, everything was $135 today, guys. I'm going to tell you that total right now. There comes my daughter. So I'm filming this quick while my youngest 2 are eating lunch. That's Caleb and Lily. They're 4 and 2. They're good helpers and they love to help me shop. So they're finishing up lunch and I will show you the grocery haul. This is 4 different stores, so I'm going to show you just quickly the couple ones and then we'll focus on Kroger. I had placed this chai tea order from Sam's. It was actually cheaper to buy 2 at Sam's. It was $13.96 shipped to me, so I grabbed 2 of those. Some of you asked what the favorite kind of chai is. Lately I've been enjoying this. I really like a local Amish bulk food store one from Grable Country Sales, but this works too. Then I went to Fresh Thyme. We have a Fresh Thyme, and I was excited to see boneless, skinless chicken was $1.99 a pound this week. So I bought 3 packages. The sale just started yesterday if you're local and you have a Fresh Thyme near you, check it out. So I got 16 pounds of chicken. I am going to cook most of it up and dice it for poppy seed chicken, and I will freeze them in 4-cup bags is what I do for that. So we can easily make poppy seed chicken. So for all that chicken at Fresh Thyme, I spent $33.86 was what I spent there. So great deal for all of that. We'll use some of that tonight to make chicken parmesan too, fresh, but the rest will just go in the freezer. And then I went to Walmart earlier this week. I just put these things back out so you could see what I got there. I needed a Christmas shirt for my 3rd grade son, so found one of those for $6, thankfully. Grabbed milk. Chocolate milk was the same price as regular milk at $2.93 it is right now, so it was under $3. Excited about that. So I bought a thing of chocolate as a treat, restocked our cornbread, and then bought vinegar and olive oil. I have big jugs of both of these, but just needed some smaller ones again to refill. So I'll use these and then refill with the big ones I have. And then grabbed another thing of Parmesan cheese. It was under $3 there. It was actually, I think, $2.76, which is the cheapest price I've seen. It's been over $3 everywhere else. So grabbed one of those for our pantry. And at Walmart, for those couple things, I spent $15.76. So just grabbed those. And then here's Kroger. All right, so we headed there this morning. We got a lot of things, and I'll try to hit all the deals. There's a couple different things going on here, so I'll try to notate which is which. All right, we started with some produce. I grabbed a 5-pound bag of apples. They're on sale for $4.99, a couple varieties, great price. And then I had a coupon for $1 off, so it ended up being $3.99 for the 5 pounds. And then the 3-pound bags of apples, so it's the Gala, Fuji, and one other kind for the 5-pound that are on sale. But the Pink Lady apples, the 3-pound bags, were part of the buy 5 or more, get $1 off. So it ended up being $3.49 for 3 pounds of Pink Lady apples. So that was a good deal. And we needed to restock apples, so I grabbed those. Most of the things you're going to see here are either part of that deal or a part of the special digital deals this week. So I'll go through and explain. This Sara Lee bread with veggies in it was a free coupon. Just made the kids Uncrustables. They didn't notice, so we'll call that a success. I grabbed some Townhouse crackers. That was part of the 5 or more deal, and they ended up being $1.99 for the Townhouse. I was going to buy Ritz. It's 2 for $5 if you buy Ritz. But then I realized these are the same ounces and they're cheaper and they're pretty similar tasting. So I went ahead and bought these instead to save money. I use these on top of poppy seed chicken as well as my son likes them in his lunch. So again, so similar to the Ritz, just saving myself a little bit of money there on those.
was going to buy graham crackers. That is a weekly sale for the Nabisco. The name brand are $2.49. It was one of the digital deals this week if you clip the coupon, but the generic were $2. Both were cheaper than Aldi and Walmart. Those prices have gone up, but went ahead and just grabbed the generic at $2. Then more produce here. Caleb's eating his cookie there. More produce. I grabbed the asparagus is $1.99 a pound with the digital coupon. Brussels sprouts were $1.99 a pound, and they're the loose ones, so you can grab as much as you want. I grabbed just over a pound there. Cranberries were marked as $1.50. They did not ring up that price. They rang up at $2.50, so I had to go back to customer service, but they gave me the $1 credit back. Found these oils for 54 cents, clearance for 2 of these. I do like a homemade cream cheese mint, and I thought those could be fun to use sometime, so I went ahead and grabbed those. They're a lot stronger than extracts if you've never used them to flavor things, so this was a raspberry, and at 2 of them for 54 cents, can't pass that up. Grabbed Triscuit crackers, also part of the Limit 5 deal. Hey guys. They're excited over monster cookies over there. Grabbed the Triscuits. They were $2.49 for the smaller boxes or $3.49 for the bigger boxes. I worked out the prices. It was slightly cheaper. I think 2 cents an ounce cheaper to buy the bigger ones, and my daughter loves Triscuits, so just went ahead and bought 3 boxes of the family size. One of the other weekly digital deals, Limit 5, was Chex Mix, is all $1.99 again, and I had 2 coupons for $2 off one, or $1 off 2, excuse me. So let's see, the wheat ended up ringing up at $99.99, and then the other 3 were $1.99 each. Fabulous prices. Generic is over $2.49, and these don't expire, guys, for another year. So if you make Chex Mix at any time throughout the year, which my kids love that as a snack, just plain Chex Mix with nothing added, this is a great time to stock up and put it aside to make Chex Mix at the holidays later, or puppy chow, or any of those things. All right, part of the 5 deal again was the Mission chips were $1.69 for their tortilla chips, all the varieties, again cheaper than generic, and we have a couple holiday parties where I'll be taking dips, so I went ahead and grabbed some of those to take along. The large thing of Pringles was $1.49 for the party stack. And then the last deals were on some chocolate here for part of a Christmas gift, but I will keep them as part of my grocery budget just because it's simpler that way on this one. So grabbed these. These Kinder eggs are 99 cents as a treat for someone who's watching the video. And then these bags I saw looked really good, actually. It's more nut than chocolate is why they're called Skinny Dipped. I looked at these and they were marked down to $2, normally $6 a bag. So bought those, a cashews one and an almond chocolate. They both look delicious there. And then grabbed some, these are all dark chocolate things for someone. So this is a newer kind of chocolate, red chocolate, and it has, I had a $2 off coupon on that. So it ended up being 50 cents for that one. And then I had a $1 off coupon on the Godiva, and I have tried these. These are delicious, and they're on sale for $2.50, so it was $1.50 for that one. And I like these because they're individually wrapped, so then you can just eat one little stick easily. Chocolate bars, I mean, I do that anyways, but it's just nice that they're individually wrapped. And then I love the private selection, so hopefully this will be a good gift too, but it's the cranberry, orange, and honey. I love that one. But again, gift idea here. And then the hint of sea salt. So all of those things. So, for everything at Kroger. Oh, we also did buy 2 bananas, but someone forgot to put the bananas in the bag. Who forgot the bananas? They were both helping me. Caleb and Lily were helping me scan at the checkout and bagging everything too. And somehow the 2 bananas got left behind at 50 cents. So, oh well. The total at Kroger for everything here that you see was $71.97. A great total. Lots of really good deals at Kroger this week. All right, let's flip around and I'll let you know how I'm doing for the month of December.
All right, so there you have it. Lots of great deals at Kroger this week. The sale just started yesterday. I went ahead and shopped today because I wanted to share these deals with you. But there is a digital coupon. If you shop on Fridays right now for these deals, on top of this, you're also going to get, was it double? I think it's double fuel points right now. So that's a great deal. If you're going to go to Kroger, you might want to go ahead and do it on Friday. That's been running lately a lot for a couple weeks. So just check that out. Always check through your digital coupons. If you do pickup or delivery, there's currently a free coupon for Private Selection coffee or a couple of bags of their different varieties of coffee. So again, if you're doing a pickup order, check that coupon out. It never hurts to browse the coupons at Kroger. You just never know what you're going to find. Like search for free, as I mentioned the other week. That's how I found the sandwich bread. I wasn't expecting that. We rarely ever buy bread because I'm baking it, but for some reason, it's a new product, so they gave me that free loaf. So it never hurts to check your coupons. All right, so for that whole counter again back there, it was $135. That is a really good deal, and it's why I love the deals. Again, I don't buy meat every week because I try to stockpile. When we have a good deal, I stock up on it and store it in my freezer and work ahead. So for all of these things and the diapers from last week, I have currently spent $205.28 for the month of December. We use a $475 monthly budget for our family of 6. So I feel good about that. We're at the first third of December and it is the holidays. We have a couple different parties to go to. We have teacher party. I do a lot of baking for gifts. My husband is a teacher at a Lutheran school and we have 2 kids attending there. So for their teachers and coworkers and just other people, pastors at church, I do a lot of baking right now. I'm a little looser with my budget in December. I am not raising it right now, but I also know that I might go over, and if I do, that's okay. Stay tuned. We'll see how it goes for the rest of December. I'm curious, and I'd love to know, when it is around the holidays and you're entertaining, we are not hosting Christmas. We'll be going to my in-laws, and I'll take things over there. But when it is the holidays, do you raise your budget on those months? Do you count it as grocery budget? Do you count it as party? What do you do around the holidays for more expenses on all those things? There's so many great deals. It's also a great time to stock up. Like I mentioned last week, and this was a great example, crackers are one of the things that go on sale. So watch for those seasonal sales and stock up and buy ahead. All right, I hope this was helpful and gave you a good idea of what we buy on a typical week. If you liked it, be sure to give me a thumbs up and subscribe for more budget grocery hauls. Thanks for watching. Lily says thanks for watching too. And I will see you in the next video.